dipterans are all of the true bugs. A true bug is a type of insect with a piercing and sucking mouth part. You guys know what water striders are? These guys are the insects that you'll see kind of skidding around the top of lakes and streams. They have this really long body, but also their middle and hind legs are really long. All right, check that out. Sweet. So this is our giant water bug. This is their raptorial front legs, so kind of like a praying mantis. And they have this beak. It is very sharp, and it can pierce whatever it's trying to eat. And he is venomous, meaning that he does have venom that he injects. Definitely not an insect that you want to grab and pick up. The female will actually come and lay her eggs on the male's back. This is going to be a water scorpion. A water scorpion is found in aquatic situations. They've got these raptorial front claws, the base of what looked like that tail. And at the very, 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 very end of the tube, there's a hole. And water scorpions will actually hang upside down in the water, and they use this like a snorkel. These guys are water boatmen. Water boatmen. Cool. But what I want to show you is his front pair of legs. They're shaped like a scoop, and that is characteristic of water boatmen. All right, they have scoopy front hands. We're going to be talking about Naukorids. All right, a Naucorid is called a creeping water bug. They have hemielytra, so it's half leathery and half membranous down here at the end. This is the underside of our creeping water bug. It does have those raptorial front legs, or it has the ability to grab onto things. The femurs are huge, and that is going to be how you're going to be able to tell them apart from everybody else. When I think of these creeping water bugs, or the Naukorids, I always think of that time when I picked one up and got bit in front of a bunch of kids. Luckily, there were no choice words said. This might be the specimen that bit me. It's very much possible. This is the top side, or the dorsal side of a backswimmer. The top of his body is very, very light. So this light color is actually going to be facing towards the ground, and his underside points towards the sky. Also why they're called backswimmers. So a lot of them have this inverted coloration where they're light on the top and dark on the bottom. If you want to determine the difference between a water boatman and a backswimmer, you are looking at this front pair of legs. This front pair of legs is elongated, right? They don't look scoopy at all. How dare they? So, those are my aquatic true bugs. Oh, hey, this guy is so small, I just forgot about him. This is a Pleiad. They're pygmy backswimmers. They swim upside down, and they tend to be somewhere in the 2 to 4 millimeters range. Perfect. So, assassin bugs. The cogwheel assassin bug has this back with a cogwheel, but they all have a groove that has some striations or some lines in it, so that when the assassin bug moves its mouth part along this groove, it can make a squeaking or a chirpy noise. When we're talking about true bugs, a lot of times people think of plant bugs. On these guys, they have this back that is dorsally flat and then drops at a 45-degree angle. And then right here, you see that there's this angle, and its wings drop drastically. And that's going to be the characteristic for most murids. This next insect is, I think, going to be the next to guess that bug. Don't tell anybody. Shh. This is called a lace bug. And lace bugs pretty much always have these incredibly beautiful and intricate patterning. So you can see all of these beautiful ornate wing venations. Pretty much all lace bugs look like this with their beautiful kind of lacy patterning. The seed bug. Some of us may look at this specimen and think, I know what that is. That's a box elder bug, and they invade my house, and they're all over the place, and I don't know what to do about them. This is not a box elder bug. This is actually a milkweed bug. So you'll notice that there's only about 4 or 5 veins here. And I want to put the box elder bug right next to him so that we can compare them. Wow, check out, that's so pretty. All right, check that out. So you'll notice that on our box elder bugs, or the scentless plant bugs, there are numerous veins all the way down the membranes of these hemielytra. Ha ha ha! Let's do these guys. So leaf bugs have these really cool expanded tibia. His legs look like they're leaves, right? And he's a leaf bug. These guys are cicadas. Cicadas are true bugs, guys that chirp in your trees, right? We have a variety of stink bug. This is going to be a stink bug. Stink bugs are in the family Pentatomidae. Penta meaning 5. It almost looks like it has 5 sides. This is the scutellum, and it's this big triangle right here. Thyreocorids are pretty much always black and shiny. And if you look closely enough, they do have a scutellum. It's just very expanded. These are Cydnids, or burrowing bugs. Can you see all those spines all over the legs? All of those spines are going to help this insect dig. These are going to be the Froghopers. All right, this is the hind leg. So you can see that spine there very clearly. At the end of the tibia, you can kind of see how there's this circle of spines, or there's lots of spines right here on the end. That's going to be our characteristic for Froghopers. And then we have the Membracidae, or the Treehoppers. I like to say that they like to have cool hairdos. See, its eye is way down here. So this is his head down here. And all of this big horn and then all the way back, that's his pronotum. Has a double spine. All right, so his head's down here. He has these eyes. He has his mouth part right here. And then the pronotum has the spines on the edges. And his pronotum doesn't end until right about here. So that's the tip of it. And instead of having spines, he decided to comb his hair back. Our Cicadellidae, our leafhoppers. So this is the tibia, starting here and going there, and then these are the tarsi. You see all of those spines along the tibia? That's going to tell us that we have a leafhopper and not a froghopper, right? Froghoppers have nice, smooth legs. They might have 1 or 2 spines, but leafhoppers, they've never shaved their legs. What we're going to be looking at with the Fulgoroids, where the antenna on the head comes out. The antenna is going to come out of the head right underneath the eyes. They can be beautiful, Fulgoroids, and they can have a variety of body shapes because we're talking about a variety of families. This is a Dictyopharid. He looks like he has a fancy nose. He looks like he's turning up his nose at the world. Have a wonderful rest of your week.